Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm back with another video, and for today's video we're going to be weekly checking in for week 3 of my August monthly budget. So as you guys can see from my weekly check-in here, we're going to be looking from the 12th until the 18th, which, as you guys know, may or may not know, it starts from a Monday the 12th until Sunday the 18th. I really just like to end all of my weekly check-ins on Sundays just so that I can have all of my cash envelopes updated and everything ready to film and get my video up on Monday. Usually I get them up on Mondays. The last couple of weeks I have been getting them up on Tuesdays just because I've been having other videos that I had to upload. Like yesterday I just released my October budget kits. So if you guys are interested in any of the stickers that I show you guys in this video, I did just release October. So right now in my shop, I do have August stickers, September, and October stickers. So go ahead and check those out if you guys have not, or go ahead and check out yesterday's video, which was all about that. Little shameless plug-in right there. So let's go ahead and get started by going to my monthly view. So I'm first going to lay down all of my budget expense stickers here. And I do have my little key here, which, as you guys know, it is a little compliment card from Erin Condren that I just went ahead and put one of these little coil clips and put down my budget expense stickers by the different colors, just so I know what the different stickers mean. Now, I have been having this compliment card for a couple of months now, and I might switch the colors. I don't know, I'm just so used to all the colors that I have, but it is getting a little bit worn out, so I might just change it up in the next couple of weeks maybe. I do have my stickers already written down and everything to lay down. We might need a noseband. Oh, and now we need these two. And that's it. Okay, so the first thing that I have is a bill due. Now, these are my bill due stickers for the month of August. These are in the Erin Condren color. And as you guys can see, I also went ahead and just laid one of these student loan stickers, which I do have up on my shop as well. This fits perfectly on top of a bill due sticker, so I just went ahead and put that up top, and that was $130.77. This was my first month that I started having an auto payment for my student loans, which is kind of bittersweet, I think. So that was on the 12th. So I'm going to put that right there. I also forgot to put a couple of things, like I had my car payment due on the 11th, but it didn't go through up until the 12th, just because of course the 11th was a Sunday. So I'm going to take one of these little payment dues and just put this one up top. That fits perfectly there. The reason why I put it up top and not in one of these bill due stickers is because I do have my car payment as well as my insurance money as a sinking fund, which I will show you guys how that looks as a transaction in my sinking funds little transaction log in just a second. So I have that there. I also ended up paying my car insurance this week. I think I'm supposed to pay it the week prior to this one, but my dad ended up just asking me for the money this week, so I'm going to put that on the 13th. And as you guys can see, tons of payments in the very beginning of the week, which if I didn't have, let's say, the sinking funds to pay these things, it would be a big hit for my income. But since I have been, let's say, accumulating money within the past couple of months, and I do have that money set aside by the beginning of the month, I am good to go, and I don't have to worry or scramble for money, which is, I think, the most ideal thing with sinking funds, which I always talk about. You guys are probably tired of me talking about that. Okay, I also have some payday stickers, so I'm going to put a payday sticker on the 14th because I do get paid on Wednesdays now. I do have to mention one more thing. I had talked about this in my August budget, but I was supposed to finish with my job by the 21st of this month, but my boss did end up asking if I could stay 2 more extra days, so I will be at my job for the rest of the month, which is I think good as a transition to me not having a job at all. I don't mind working those 2 extra days. I actually am pretty sad that I'm going to be leaving my students. If you guys don't know, I think I've talked about it in my Get to Know Me Q&A, but I do teach Spanish speaking people, adults, English, and that is my job. I am a teacher but more my title is tutor, English tutor, like ESL tutor. So yes, I'm so sad that I'm going to be leaving my students. I'm going to miss them a lot, and I think me not being there on Fridays already is taking sort of a big toll on them, and they do always express how much they're going to miss me or how much they miss me during the days that I'm not there. So I don't know, it's pretty sad, I think. So let me not talk too much about that because that's not what we're here for. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get started with my little budget expense stickers. So I do have both my micro happy planner where I keep all of my cash envelope trackers. This is just how this looks, and I have them from the various cash envelopes that I have: eating out, gas allowance, and beauty. As well as I do have my cash envelopes here, which, as you guys know, I do keep in my personal planner. I've already gotten the new cash envelopes that I've been talking about since the beginning of the month. I'm just not going to switch them out just because I think I'm just going to start with them fresh in September. But I'm so excited for you guys to see them. They're so cute. But these are just some from a shop called Blackberry Hills. I will leave a link to this as well as to everything that I talk about down below. But the reason why I make a little tracker on the side is because these don't have anything on the back, which is what I'm essentially going to be doing with the new cash envelopes that I have as well. So let's go ahead and get started. On the 12th, I went on a Target run with my siblings. I went with my sister and my brother because my little brother actually just started middle school. Well, I don't think it's middle school for him, but it's 6th grade, which when I was in 6th grade, I think I was still in elementary school. I think at least where I was, like in the city that I was in, 6th grade was still elementary school. But I can't believe that my little brother's in 6th grade and like in middle school. It's just so crazy. So that day we went to buy like just different snacks, especially because I hadn't gone grocery shopping since the week before. Yeah, so I really needed to go to Target, so I spent $37 there. Then let me take a look at the other ones. I didn't eat out for this month, didn't pump gas, and then we just have from allowance and beauty. Yes, okay. On the 13th, I used allowance money to buy a cute little jacket from Depop. After tax, it did end up being $17. It was the cutest little Y2K red BB jacket. I just loved it so much, and as I mentioned, I'm really into like the whole Y2K style and like clothes and stuff. So I just decided to pick that up just because I thought it would be nice to have for the fall coming up. So that was on the 13th, as well as I also do have Duolingo here, and I am classifying Duolingo as an other category just because I don't know if I should talk. Yeah, I think I'm just going to talk about it now. I think a week or two ago, it was certainly after I had filmed my August budget video, I realized what I had forgotten. And I know I talked about this in my monthly budget video. It felt like I had forgotten something, and I'm glad that I left those 2 spaces there. So I went ahead and just put Duolingo here, which is an app where I've been practicing my Italian. Now, to be honest with you guys, I haven't really been touching that app much this month, so I think I'm just going to end up canceling this as well as the fitness app that I have been paying for like a month or 2 now, just because I really haven't been touching them. I just feel like I've been super busy and I've been out and about. As you guys know, I've been on 2 different trips this month, so it's been hectic. So I added that here. And I just went ahead and left the fitness app as part of my allowance money. I wasn't too bothered with that, but I did want to go ahead and just add Duolingo as a fixed expense for $9.99. So that is the reason why it is as an other and not as any of the other categories, because it's not coming out of my cash envelopes. And then last thing that I wanted to go ahead and put here was that my sister's bachelor party, I do have to budget for that. I didn't put a budgeted amount just yet because I really don't know how much to budget for that. I know we are staying at a place in downtown LA, so I have to think about that as well as anything that I might end up buying for both my sister, because I am her maid of honor, as well as for like food, drinks, things like that that we might do that night that we go to downtown LA for her bachelorette party. So I just wanted to go ahead and leave it blank. I will have an amount prior to the day, so maybe my next week, but let me know how much it is if you've ever been to a bachelorette party, how much it is that you guys have spent. I don't know. So yeah, those are the 2 things that I wanted to mention because I think I had put them last week, but I just forgot to talk about them. So Let's go ahead and go back. So that's the reason why it is classified again as an other. Totally rambled there. And then I didn't spend anything on the 14th, which was great. Then on the 15th, I did go to Sally's. I spent $25. I ended up buying sort of like a hair treatment, which I actually have it right here. I don't know if you guys want to see what it is. This treatment, just because my hair, guys, it's like a leave-in moisturizer. Just because my hair has been really dry and ugly and nasty, and I feel like I have not been taking care of it. So I picked that up, as well as some like after hair dyeing treatment as well. I just really need treatment in my hair right now, so that's what I picked up on the 15th. And then I didn't spend any money for my cash envelopes from the 16th up until the 18th. I think the 18th I did, yes. I did end up spending money, but most of that came out of my sinking fund, which I will be going to that page in a second. And then the last transaction that I have was that, you guys know I went to Vegas this past weekend, and I stopped by a thrift store called Savers. I wanted to go there just because I've heard that they have really good stuff there, and we don't have the Savers here in California, so I wanted to stop by one there. And I spent $21. I got a couple of cute little Y2K tops, as well as these really cute pairs of shorts, which I've been wanting. And although like summer's almost over, I thought it would be cute to just pick up. And I also purchased, I think, like a jean purse. It was so cute. I loved going to Savers, and that did come out of my allowance cash envelope, just in case you guys were wondering. Now we can go ahead and open this up and lay down my no spend stickers. So I do have these no spend stickers that I like to lay down on days where I don't spend money at all. So that was on Wednesday, on Friday, and on Saturday. So perfect. Done with this sheet as well. And I think we're all ready to go on to our weekly check-in spread now. So let me go ahead and move into here. So once again, we're checking in for week 3. So let me go ahead and write down my categories. First is food, which is both my groceries and eating out cash envelopes. Then it's gas, which is by itself. Shopping, which is my allowance and beauty cash envelopes. And then last but not least, I have unbudgeted, which I've actually been super good with unbudgeted expenses this month. So first up is food. So let's go ahead and take a look. I only have, as you guys can see, one little food sticker, which is my pink ones. So we're going to put $37. And I'm going to subtract from last week's remaining amount, which was $175. So 175 minus 37 is 138. So for my groceries cash envelope, I should have a $94. Let's go ahead and take a look. We have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 94. And then for eating out, we should have 44, which 94 plus 44 equals 138. So I haven't ate out or used anything from my eating out cash envelope this week, which is good. And I have 44 left over for the next 2 weeks. So 20, 41, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. Okay, so we have that there. Now, as I mentioned, I didn't pump any gas. I know that for sure. So I'm going to put 0 for spent. So that means that I should still have $60 in my cash envelope for gas. So I do 20, 40, and 60. Now I can go ahead and go back to my monthly view, which is something that I like to do, as you guys know, as I'm weekly checking in, is just go ahead and take a red dual tip marker by Erin Condren and just check off the little budget stickers. So I did Target. We can go ahead and check off my student loan payment. Next up, we have shopping, which shopping is all of my little teal stickers, as you guys can see. So I do have 3 of them. So 17 plus 25 plus 21 equals $63 from shopping. So $63 minus the $141 remaining from last week. We should have $78. And for those cash envelopes, let me go ahead and just check these off. There you go. And now for allowance, I should have $23 left over, which I do 21, 2, 3. And for beauty, I should have $55 left over. So 20, 40, 50, and 5. I'm not sure where it cut off, but we're moving on to unbudgeted. And as you guys can see, we don't have any red stickers, which means that I don't have any unbudgeted expenses. So going on the 3rd week there, super happy about that. So 0 for spent and nothing for remaining because we don't budget our unbudgeted expenses. So far I think we're doing pretty great. As you guys can see, I have $138 remaining from groceries as well as cash envelope. I think I am going to go ahead and give my mom some money for groceries for the month. I usually do it in the beginning of the month, but I haven't still, so I do plan on giving her some money. So I have $94 left over. I'm thinking I'm going to give her $40, so I would have $54, so around like 20 something dollars for the next 2 weeks if we're breaking that up. Then for gas, I have $60, and I think I should be pretty great with that. And then for allowance, I have $23 left for the month, which I don't foresee myself purchasing anything. I might just end up going to another thrift store around the area and picking some clothes up, but that's pretty much it. And then for beauty, I have $55 left over, which is perfect for if I want to get a fill for my nails or if I want to get some hair dye to dye my hair. So that is pretty much it for the weekly check-in part of this video. And now let's go ahead and move on to my sinking fund spread. As you guys know, I do set up my sinking funds on the very first page of every single month, and this is how it looks for this month. I do have all my categories here, and I have a couple of transactions like I mentioned. The reason why I don't put my car insurance and my car payment as a bill due in my monthly view is because I take it out of my sinking fund. So that's a whole separate thing from my monthly budget. This is, if you guys have not checked out where I keep my money, I do have a whole video of my sinking fund spread as well as stuffing my sinking fund system for this month as well as for every other month. So go ahead and check that out if you guys have not. But for this week, I paid my car payment on the 12th, which was $257. So as you guys can see right there, August car payment. Next, I paid my car insurance on the 13th, which was $300. And I just put as a description car insurance payment. Now, I do think that I might have to pay my car insurance on a monthly basis now, and it is going to stay at $300, I think. The reason being, which I know is going to freak out a bunch of people, is because I had a 2004 Camry prior to the car that I have now. Now I have a, I believe, Corolla, a 2017 Corolla, which is newer, which increased my car insurance, as well as I do have points on my license from past tickets that I've been having for almost 2 years now. So I do foresee those coming down pretty soon. But as of now, that is what I'm working with and how much I have to pay monthly, especially because I changed already to the new car. And yeah, so prior to this, I've been paying, I believe, every 2 months. I think I'm still going to keep it as a sinking fund, though. I really like how it's been working out so far. And yeah, so that's sort of my update on my car insurance. And then last but not least, I took money out of my adventure sinking fund, and I put the 18th, which was the date that we finished our Las Vegas trip. As you guys can see, the description says Las Vegas weekend trip, and I spent $184 out of that, which I was pretty good considering the fact that I started with $45. I added $55. If you guys would have watched last week's weekly check-in, you guys know all this math, so I'm going to do it really quickly. And then I only spent $350 out of my SPC planner party sinking fund, which means that I had $100 left over, and I also added $45 for my cash envelope savings. So I do have some money in this adventure sinking fund, which is great because I do want to go, I think, on another trip next month, but we will see. So yes, if I have not confused you guys enough, let's go ahead and now move on to my variable income spread. So I do have my variable income spread next to my monthly budget page. And these are my sources of income for this week. I talked all about this in my cash envelope stuffing video, if you guys know. And I'm now going to just let you guys know the spending I've made in the past week. So the last time that we were here, we spent some money on Amazon. On the 16th, I spent $45.09 from One Smart with Love. She did come out with a bunch of Halloween new releases, as well as I wanted to pick up some things that I run out of. So that was that. Then on the 17th, I didn't notice this and up until after I had done this last purchase, but on the 17th, of course, I had my renewal of $29 from Simply Gilded for the new Cozy and Crisp subscription box. I've been saying that I might end up ending my subscription, but honestly, this month, the Cozy and Crisp month subscription box is so cute and it's so fall inspired. I love how everybody, with the inclusion of myself, are just moving into fall, and I'm excited for it. So that was that. And on the 18th, I spent $23.60 from also Simply Gilded for an August double dip, and she was having, I believe, a coupon code for this double dip, so I just went ahead and put sale because I did save some money on that. And that was basically all that I've spent for this month, that I do mark as business expenses, because I do end up showing most of these things on my YouTube channel, and this is why it is on my variable income spread, if you guys are wondering. So with that being said, that is pretty much all that I have for this video. I hope this wasn't too long for you guys, and even if it was, I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, please don't forget to give this a huge thumbs up, as well as subscribe to my channel if you guys are not subscribed already. I will leave everything that I talked about linked down below for you guys to check out. I hope you guys are having an amazing week, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.